Welcome to the class of regression analysis of our TYBSc statistics class. Friends, up till now we have discussed how to estimate the regression coefficients beta naught and beta 1 using sample quantities. That means if we have n paired values of xi, yi as equal to 1 to n and any bivariate data, you can compute beta naught is equal to y bar minus beta 1 at x bar, and your beta cap is sxy upon ssx, which is equal to summation of xi yi minus n times x bar y bar divided by summation of, you can write like this, summation of xi minus x bar bracket square. Okay, so this is your beta 1 cap. Now the first property is that beta naught cap and beta 1 cap are linear combinations of the observations by I is equal to 1 to n. We have proved it like this: beta 1 cap is equal to summation of xi yi minus n times x bar y bar upon summation of xi minus x bar bracket square, that is sxx. Now can you see here, this is yi into xi is summation of xi yi. Again x bar is constant into summation of yi is n times x bar into y bar upon ssx, which you can write it as summation of yi into di. And what is di? Di is xi minus x bar upon sxx, which you can call it as normalized x variate. Okay. Therefore, beta naught cap you can write it as y bar minus beta 1 x bar. Now we will show that this beta naught cap is also linear combination of yi. How will you show it? So this is equal to, now your y bar is summation of yi upon n minus beta 1 cap is summation of yi di into x bar. Okay, and di is xi minus x bar upon sxx. So this is taken as, you can take summation of yi common, inside the bracket I will have 1 upon n minus di x bar. Okay, di into x bar. So this is equal to summation of yi 1 upon n minus, what is your di? Di is xi minus x bar upon sxx, xi minus x bar upon sxx into x bar. Okay, so you can write it as, so this is equal to, or you can simply write it like this only, this is equal to summation of yi into, say this is equal to ci. And what is ci? Ci is xi minus x bar upon sxx into x bar. Okay, you can write ci is equal to xi minus x bar upon sxx, and therefore you can write it as, now ci's are again normalized variates. You know that xi minus x bar upon sxx is your standard x variate multiplied by some constant x bar, and therefore you can say that beta naught hat is also linear combination of yi. Beta naught is also linear combination of yi. Okay. Now we will discuss. Friends, now we will discuss second property of regression coefficients beta naught and beta 1. The property is beta 1 is an unbiased estimator of beta 1 and its variance is given by variance of beta 1 cap is equal to sigma square upon sxx, where sigma square is variance of yi. Now here, what do you mean by unbiased estimate? Unbiased estimate is nothing but if x1, x2, xn is a random sample from say normal you convert to mu sigma square. And if you compute sample quantity x bar is equal to summation of xi upon n, then this x bar is said to be unbiased estimate of population mean mu if expected value of x bar is equal to mu. If expected value of x bar comes out to be mu, then you will say that sample mean x bar is an unbiased estimate of population parameter mu. Now similarly here we will show that expected value of beta 1, we will show that expected value of beta 1 cap is equal to beta 1. We will prove this expected value of beta 1 cap is equal to beta 1. Now, so let us have proof of this. Now, what is your beta 1 cap? Beta 1 cap is Sxy upon Sxx. Now, expected value of beta 1 cap is expected value of Sxy upon Sxx, which we write it as expected value of, what is your beta 1 cap also? Beta 1 cap is summation of yi di. And what is your di? Your di is xi minus x bar upon Sxx. Okay, so we can write it like this. So this is same as summation of di expected value of yi. Summation of di expected value of yi, which is same as summation of di. What is expected value of yi? Expected value of yi is beta naught plus beta 1 xi. Expected value of yi is beta naught plus beta 1 xi. So I'll write it as beta naught plus beta 1 into xi. So this quantity is same as expected value of beta 1 cap is equal to summation of di into beta naught plus summation of di into beta 1 into xi. Okay. Now, so suppose this is your equation number 1. Now, this you can write it as, see beta naught and beta 1 are constants. So I will take some out of summation sign. Beta naught summation of di plus beta 1 summation of di xi. Let us call this as equation number 1. Now, what is your summation of di? Summation of di is equal to summation of xi minus x bar upon Sxx. So this is equal to 1 upon Sxx summation of xi minus x bar. Also we know that sum of deviations of all observations from its arithmetic mean is always equal to 0. This is the property of first property of arithmetic mean. Therefore, this is equal to 1 upon Sxx into 0, which is 0. Because sum of deviations of all observations from its arithmetic mean is always equal to 0. Okay? So this is our summation of di, which comes out to be 0. Now look at this summation of di into xi. Now summation of di into xi is same as summation of xi minus x bar upon Sxx into xi. Now, if you write it like this, so 1 upon Sxx you can take outside because it is independent of I, and we have summation of xi square minus summation of, you can write x bar here summation of xi. So it is 1 upon Sxx, this is summation of xi square. Now summation of xi is n times x bar, so this is n times x bar square. So this quantity is again Sxx, therefore this is Sxx upon Sxx, which is equal to 1. Okay. Now putting these values, putting value of summation of di equal to 0 and summation of dx equal to 1, we have expected value of beta 1 cap is equal to 0 into beta 1 plus beta 1 into 1. So which is 0 into beta naught plus beta 1 into 1. Therefore, expected value of beta 1 cap is equal to beta 1. Expected value of beta 1 cap is equal to beta 1. Therefore, we say that beta 1 cap is an unbiased estimator of beta 1 and its variance. Now, the second part of it, variance of beta 1 cap is sigma square upon SXX and sigma square is variance of Y. Now, we will show the second property that variance of beta 1 cap is sigma square upon SXX. Now, again how to prove for this second part. Now, what is variance of beta 1 cap? Variance of beta 1 cap is same as variance of, what is beta 1 cap? Beta 1 cap is summation of yi into di. Summation of yi into di. Okay? So this is equal to, now can you see here? These y's are independent. These y's are independent. Therefore, we can write it as this is summation of di square into variance of yi. Okay? Since y's are uncorrelated, variance of summation of yi, you can write it as summation of variance of yi. Okay? So covariance term will be equal to 0. Okay? So this is equal to, now we need to compute variance of yi. So this is equal to summation of, now di square. Di square is what? Di square is xi minus x bar upon sxx bracket square and variance of y is sigma square. Variance of y is sigma square. So this is equal to sigma square. Now here summation of, so this will be summation of xi minus x bar bracket square upon sxx square. Okay? Okay? Now summation of xi minus x bar bracket square is what? Sxx. So this is sxx upon sxx square, and therefore we will show that. So in the last step we will show that variance of beta 1 cap is equal to sigma square upon sxx. And what is your sigma square? And sigma square is variance of y. Okay, here is the proof. Okay. Similarly, now we will know that what is how you show that beta naught is an unbiased estimate of beta naught, and we will find the variance of beta naught again. Okay. Now, so variance of beta 1 cap, this is, you have to remember this, variance of beta 1 cap is sigma square upon sxx. Now, we will show that beta naught is also, so this is a property 3, beta naught is an unbiased estimator of beta naught, and we will find variance. Also find variance of beta naught cap. Okay. Now, in order to prove this, let us consider expected value of beta naught cap. Okay. Now, what is your beta naught? Okay. So expected value of your beta naught is summation of Ci yi. Okay. And what is your Ci? Ci is 1 upon n minus di into x bar. Okay. Ci is 1 upon n di into x bar. What is your di? Di is xi minus x bar upon sxx. Okay. So this is equal to expected value of Ci, or you can take expected value inside because it is a linear function. So you can write summation of Ci expected value of yi. Okay. So this is same as, now your Ci is your Ci is 1 upon n minus di into x bar. And what is your expected value of yi? Expected value of yi is beta naught plus beta 1 xi. Expected value of yi is beta naught plus beta 1 xi. So this is equal to, now we will write down all these sums. So this is equal to summation of 1 upon n beta naught plus, here it is summation of 1 upon n into beta 1 xi minus summation of di x bar beta naught minus summation of di x bar beta 1 xi. Okay, so here we have 4 terms. So it is product of 2 binomials, therefore it consists of now 4 terms. Now this is equal to, now can you see here beta naught is constant. Summation of 1 upon n, we are taking summation for I is equal to 1 to n, therefore we are adding 1 upon n for n times. So it is n upon 1 n into 1 upon n will be equal to 1. So for simplicity I will write n upon n. Okay, plus, now here beta 1 is also constant, we can take outside. 1 upon n is also constant, and here we have summation of xi. And what is summation of xi? Summation of xi is n times x bar, or summation of xi upon n is your x bar minus, here I write beta naught as it is, I write x bar, and what is di? Summation of di, and we know that summation of di is equal to 0 because summation of di is summation of xi minus x bar upon sxx. So summation of xi minus x bar is 0 because sum of deviations of all observation from its arithmetic mean is always equal to 0. And here I will have minus beta 1 x bar, and this is summation of di xi. Summation of di into xi. Now this beta naught into n upon n is beta naught plus beta 1 into 1 upon n, this is your x bar. Okay, this is your x bar. Now minus beta naught into x bar into 0. Okay, and we know that minus beta 1 into x bar, and what is summation of dxi? Summation of dxi is 1. We have proved it. How? Summation of di into xi. Can you see here? dxi is xi minus x bar upon sxx into xi. If you take sum here, we will get summation of xi square minus x bar square upon sxx, which is equal to 1. Okay. So using this, you can cancel these two, and we will reach to the conclusion that expected value of beta naught is equal to expected value of beta naught cap is equal to beta naught. Okay. So in this case, in this way we have proved that beta naught as well as beta 1 are an unbiased estimates of beta naught and beta 1. Similarly, now we will find the variance of beta naught. Okay. Now variance of beta naught. Variance of beta naught cap is equal to variance of summation of Ci into Yi. Okay, and your Ci is 1 upon n minus di into x bar. Okay, so this is equal to summation of Ci into variance of Yi, or summation of Ci square into variance of Yi. And here you have written that pi's are uncorrelated, and therefore covariance between yi, yj for all I not equal to j will be 0. Since covariance is 0, we can write its ci square will be outside and variance of yi. So this is equal to summation of what is your ci square? Ci square is 1 upon n minus di into x bar square into variance of y is sigma square. So this is equal to summation of, now you have to take square of this particular binomial. So it is 1 upon n square minus 2 times 1 upon n di x bar plus di square x bar square into sigma square. Now variance sigma square is constant, so you can take sigma square outside. So it is summation of 1 upon n square or minus 2 times you can write 2 upon n, you can take outside summation of di into x bar, summation of di into x bar plus summation of di square x bar square, summation of di square x bar square. So this will be equal to, now can you see, so you are adding 1 upon n square for n times, so this is n upon n square, so it is sigma square, so n upon n square minus 2 upon n. Now what is summation of di into x bar? Summation of di into x bar, you can write it as summation of di into x bar Now can you see? Can you see? You can take out x bar also outside. So 2 upon n into x bar summation of di plus x bar square summation of di square. Okay. So this will be some sigma square 1 upon n plus 2 upon n x bar into summation of di is 0 plus summation of di square is 1 upon sxx. We have proved that summation of di square is 1 upon sxx. Therefore, this is equal to sigma square 1 upon n plus x bar square upon sxx. So this is variance of beta naught cap. Okay. So variance of beta naught cap, you can write it as variance of beta naught cap. You can write it as sigma square into the bracket 1 upon n x bar square upon sxx.